All right, it's leg day, starting off with squats again. Today we're doing 4 sets of 2 on 190 kilo. Squats last week were feeling really bad. I had a really close stance and I just didn't like how they felt. They felt very heavy, my form was off. So I've widened my stance slightly and my depth's improved, and I feel my technique's a lot better on squats now. I've done 1 set already and I liked how it moved. It moved a lot better. 190 today moved a lot better than 185 last week. So far happy with my technique today. I'm about to do set 2. I'm feeling good. I'm working up to a 200 kg single. Next week I'm going to hit 200 kg for 1. So today I'm doing 4 sets of 2 on 190 to prepare me for that. And I'm going to hit 200 next week for 1. That's the goal. But feeling good. Always start with squats. When it comes to leg workouts, I always start with squats. A non-negotiable for me, the best leg exercise. Nothing beats this. So starting off with squats again, 4 sets of 2, 190. This is set 2 that I'm about to do now. You're happy with how that's moving in comparison to my squats last week. If you watched last week, I felt my form was off last week. Today I feel it's better. I only had 1 meal today before squats. Normally I have 2, but I feel very bloated when I have 2 meals before legs. So I'm only going to have 1 meal before legs, and I don't feel as bloated and as slow. I feel faster and sharper. When I eat too much before legs, I feel like throwing up. So eating less foods helped me today. And that's what I'm going to do from now on for legs. Eat less before I train and eat more after I train. Okay, I've finished up squats, now onto block pulls. Doing 3 sets of 1 on 280 kilo. Going really heavy today. I've got a big deadlift in just over 2 weeks. So I'm doing heavy block pulls to prepare for that big deadlift. My goal is to pull 280 kilo from the floor in 2.5 weeks. So these heavy block pulls, obviously that are easier than deadlifts on the floor. Doing that same weight on block pulls is going to help prepare my nervous system for 280 from the floor, which is going to make 280 from the floor a lot easier. So yeah, 3 sets of 1. This workout is very powerlifting based, not a tremendous amount of bodybuilding volume, because I am peaking for a big deadlift in a short space of time. I'm really focusing on going lower rep, higher weight. These movements are still good for bodybuilding and aesthetics. Deadlifts are obviously great for your quads. The way I squat, squats are obviously great for your quads. The way I squat as well, high bar, good for your quads. And block pulls are good for the posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes. So these are still good bodybuilding movements, but obviously, ideally, you'd like to, if you're purely bodybuilding, you'd like to do more volume than what I'm doing in this workout. My training is taking more of a powerlifting focus than bodybuilding, just for the time being, because I am peaking. But like I said, still good for bodybuilding, but more focus on the powerlifting side just for the time being. Anyway, let's get this work in. This is the first set, 1 rep, 280. That felt better than it looked. They didn't feel crazy heavy. There was a slight bit of hitching at the top, which is normal when you go very heavy. But definitely 2 more reps are there. I didn't feel like I was going to die. Sometimes I do deadlifts and I feel like my CNS, my central nervous system, is going to explode. That wasn't the case with this. It felt decent. It may not have looked decent, but felt decent. I have to check the footage, but happy with that. I'll do 2 more sets here, won't film them. Then I'll see you with the next exercise. All right, on to the next exercise. We're doing back raises. 50 kilo in my hands, 225 kilo plates. This is probably the most I'll do for back raises. I'll probably just stick on 50 kilo for the rest of this block. I think that's enough weight to end the block off. This is a great accessory for deadlifts, a great bodybuilding movement too for the posterior chain, good for increasing hamstring mass. Just an overall good movement, a quality accessory movement that I've been doing the last 9 weeks. Really tough, really fatiguing. I'm doing 10 sets of 10 and it completely takes it out of you. I've done 5 sets already, gonna do another 5 sets. This is set 6 that I'm about to do, and then I'll move on to calves and end the workout. Those 3 sets of 1 on 280 kilo on block pulls really fucking took it out of me. My CNS can feel it a lot. So, do 5 more sets on this to finish my 10 by 10, and then on to calves. Also, I've put a little 2.5 kilo plate underneath the 225s to help me get them off. I used to have to put them up here and go down with them. I saw the way my coach does it. He puts a little plate underneath them so you can pick it up from the floor. Makes it a lot easier to do the movement. A little gym hack there. All right, and finish up with calves. 3 sets of 15 to 20 to end the workout on whatever this machine is called. I think it's called the seated calf extension. 3 sets of 15 to 20, and that's me done. Crazy burn. Tough session today, guys, real tough one. Proud to have got through this. I was nervous, 280, 3 sets of 1 on block pulls, real heavy. But got through it. 4 sets of 2 on 190 kilo squats as well, real happy with that. Next week is 200 for a single. So a lot of heavy work done today. We keep moving forward day by day on the bulk, getting stronger on the bulk. We keep pushing, we keep pushing. I'm nearing the end of this block, the end of this peak. Gonna squat 200 and deadlift 280 from the floor in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for those vids. Tough one, guys. Saturday night. Give it all you've got, man. Give it all you've got. A lot of people don't show up on the weekends. You've got to love this game, you've got to embrace it. You've got to embrace the suffering and the sacrifice. And just go day by day. Anyway, that's the workout. Nick Kajalzi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel. Subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. The Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne. And as always, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.